What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss Conor McGregor. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. Conor McGregor, is he ever going to fight again? That's the huge question. He was on Ariel today discussing everything from the movie, his situation with the UFC, which he seemed to kind of try to avoid a little bit. But he did say that he was coming back. He did say he's coming back against Chandler this summer. I think it was UFC 303. And there's a lot going on. Even Nate Diaz is siding with him. The UFC, it seems like they're trying to freeze him out. They're trying, he's got 2 fights left on his contract. They're trying to make sure that it takes as long as possible for him to fulfill those 2 fights. They don't want to see their boy go out there and fight Manny Pacquiao if they're not promoting it. They don't want to see their cash cow going out there and getting these other fights done outside of mixed martial arts and in the boxing realm or in these super fight situations. They want to make sure that they're promoting it. And it seems Conor's probably not going to resign with them after these 2 fights. So they're in this position where they're going to try and freeze him out, going to try and milk the Conor McGregor train as long as possible, which to me sucks, man. I mean, if they just play ball with him, give him what he wants, which is probably a fuck ton. But I mean, to be fair, the UFC is not the UFC without him. Whenever he does come into the picture, things do change. People do listen in a different way than when a different person is headlining, like a Usman, like an Edwards, like a Sean Strickland, even a Israel Adesanya. Like Conor McGregor just brings a different aura to mixed martial arts. And it kind of sucks that we're not really getting to be able to see him, because it was supposed to happen in December, and then it was supposed to happen in January, and then it was supposed to happen, I think it was like April. Then they were talking about UFC 300. Then they were talking about July, International Fight Week. And it's just like a weird, shady business tactic that the UFC is doing to get to just kind of just milk out the prime of Conor McGregor. And he hasn't been in his prime in a long time, but I'm just saying, he's still 35, 36. He can still go out there and put on some good fights. There's still options for him on the table, especially if he goes out there and fights Chandler, fights Nate Diaz, and then rides off and then boxes Pacquiao under McGregor Promotions or something like that. I just want to see him fight, to be honest. I feel bad for Michael Chandler, because Michael Chandler's just like, I'm going for it. I'm going for the Conor McGregor. I'm going for the long haul. And he's really, the last 2 years of his career has suffered for it, for him waiting for this fight. That sucks. That blows. So all of these things are happening that it's unfortunate. And I want McGregor and Chandler done. We already had them on the Ultimate Fighter. That's been and done, over with. Get it done and over with, man. Play ball with Conor. And I think that everybody could benefit in the long run if everybody just stops being so childish and just plays ball. Nate Diaz even said it himself. I mean, he came out there and said, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. You got the Bruce Lee of our generation being frozen out by the biggest fight promotion in the world. It's wild to me. And I don't know, guys. Roadhouse is coming out tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm gonna fucking watch it. It's gonna be so ridiculously fun and dumb and silly, and a good escape for all the bullshit that's going on. And I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal puts on a great performance, and I think it's going to be a fun treat to see Conor McGregor play himself on TV. I think it's going to be a cool, fun experience, especially that we can even, it sucks it's not in theaters. It's not fair to a lot of the people that were involved with that movie. But nonetheless, I'm a fan. I can't wait to see it. I have a family dinner tomorrow, so I think we're going to watch it, hopefully. So that would be pretty dope to watch Roadhouse with the family tomorrow. But nonetheless, the Conor McGregor situation, it's a frustrating one. I'm not a fan of what's going on. The business tactics, it's a rough game, man, that they don't fucking play. But nonetheless, I want to see McGregor fight. I'm hoping for June. I guess that seems, in his interview with Ariel, I have to say he looked much leaner. He looked like he's been shedding the weight since of the whole steroid debacle. Him looking like he was literally like a mini Arnold Schwarzenegger, just fucking blockhead running around out there. I'm happy to see he looks like he's taking things seriously. He looked healthy. He looked good. So, to me, I take that as a positive sign. Just seeing his weight, seeing him slim down, I thought was a very positive sign for his training currently and moving forward. But guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the Conor McGregor situation. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I think it's an interesting one. I think it's a frustrating one. I want to see Notorious fight. He's one of the reasons why I got into MMA so hardcore all those years ago. So, yeah. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this whole situation. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content from yours truly. Help the channel grow so I can do this shit full time. Give you guys a better production than this bullshit. And give you guys the content you guys deserve so I can afford to give you guys the content you deserve. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.